Elderly advice and senior health tips are not just ideas, they are bridges between generations, guiding us to live longer, live stronger, and live with purpose. Today, on Grand Sage, we explore the most powerful insights, time-tested by those who've walked the path before us, elders whose wisdom can change the way we live after age 71. If you're a caregiver to aging parents, recently retired, or simply want to age peacefully, this episode is for you. Stay with us and you'll discover simple changes that can reshape your health and mindset for the rest of your life. The hidden wisdom of aging. There's something deeply comforting about hearing from someone who's lived through war, peace, pain, and healing, and still smiles. That's the kind of perspective we often overlook. Meet James, age 87, a retired carpenter in Wisconsin. He told me this in one of our conversations. I spent most of my life building homes. It wasn't until I was 70 that I started building my health. His advice? Slow down, not just physically, but mentally. Don't rush your mornings. Don't overload your nights. Integrating advice like this from elders into daily life can reduce anxiety, improve digestion, and boost emotional resilience. Then there's Margaret, 90, a former schoolteacher from North Carolina. Her message: keep learning. The brain wants to do something, so give it something meaningful. She reads one chapter of a new book every morning. Not to memorize facts, but to maintain her curiosity. It's not just a habit. It's a longevity strategy. On Grand Sage, we believe every story matters, and the lived experiences of those over 62 are a treasure trove of real, unfiltered senior health tips. Whether it's posture, positivity, or portion size, elder wisdom isn't outdated. It's essential. 5 golden habits for health. Let's talk about habits, because they shape how aging looks and feels. 1. Rise with the sun. Waking up early and walking outside exposes your body to light. This regulates melatonin, improves mood, and resets your biological clock, a natural senior health tip you won't find in any bottle. 2. Move your body, gently but daily. Eleanor, 76, does 15 minutes of stretching every morning. I call it tea time yoga, she jokes. Movement boosts circulation, reduces stiffness, and protects against falls, a quiet risk after age 70. 3. Eat with intention. This is elderly advice you'll hear across many cultures. Eat what your grandmother would recognize. Avoid ultra-processed foods. Eat whole grains, seasonal vegetables, and clean proteins. This diet, it's returning to common sense. 4. Practice gratitude. Write down 3 things each night that made you smile. Harvard studies show this lowers blood pressure and improves sleep quality over time, a core foundation among modern senior health tips. 5. Stay connected. Loneliness can be dangerous. Surround yourself with people, and when that's hard, connect online. Build habits like weekly calls, shared meals, volunteering. Comment below, which of these 5 golden habits are you already practicing? Which one will you start tomorrow? If you found information helpful, subscribe to Grand Sage and leave us a comment. We release deep content like this every week, to help you or your loved ones live better at every age. What doctors don't always tell you after 66. Here's a truth rarely spoken aloud. The healthcare system is built more around treatment than prevention, especially for older adults. What you're about to hear are things elders have known and practiced, but are rarely passed on in doctors' offices. First, hydration. Not just drinking water, but spacing it out properly. Carol, 82, says, take a sip every 30 minutes. Not a gallon at dinner. It supports circulation, kidney function, and joint mobility. Second, warmth. Not just layers, but what you eat and how you breathe. Warm, slow breathing in cold weather can protect against respiratory issues. It's a sensory piece of elderly advice that modern medicine often ignores. Third, fear of dependence. Many older adults stop asking for help out of pride. But real strength is knowing when to lean. Accepting help, emotionally or physically, is part of staying independent longer. These aren't just life hacks. They're whispered senior health tips, passed through porch talks, family dinners, and quiet morning coffees. Now, we bring them to you clearly, respectfully, and powerfully. If this resonates with you, drop a comment. Share what your parents or grandparents taught you. Let's honor their voices together. And if you haven't subscribed yet, was the perfect time to subscribe to Grand Sage, so you never miss insights that matter. Wisdom passed through generations. There's a reason we say listen to your elders. Peter, age 94, once told me, I buried friends, survived war, and outlived my wife. But I still play the harmonica every Sunday. Why? Because music reminds me that joy still lives. Elderly advice isn't always about health strategies. It's about keeping the spirit young. Here are a few real quotes from wise elders. Talk less. Listen more. Ben, 88. Forgive faster. Carry less. Arlene, 91. Buy good shoes. You'll need them more than fancy clothes. Joe, 85. Behind every line is a life deeply lived. And those insights, they are the backbone of senior health tips that no device or pill can replace. We want to hear from you. What's the best advice you've ever heard from someone over 70? Your wisdom in the comments below. Grand Sages where we turn moments into movements. Where stories become lessons. Where age becomes power. Grand Sage farewell message. We spend our youth chasing more speed, more goals, more things. But with age comes the wisdom that true wealth is health, peace, and people. Elderly advice and senior health tips are not just content on this channel. They are legacy. Every story we share today carries decades of courage, failure, healing, and quiet victories. You don't need to be a doctor to know what your body needs. You just need to listen to those who've lived. This is my final invitation to you. Comment below. Subscribe to Grand Sage. And most importantly, call your mother. Visit your grandfather. Hug your neighbor. That's how you pass down wisdom. Thank you for being here with us. Wishing you a long life filled with joy, steady health, and a strong heart. See you next time. This is Grand Sage.